Welcome to Thursday, the 8th of February, 2024. My name is Jimmy Bradbury. I help entrepreneurially minded people who are stuck in a 9-to-5 job to be able to take the knowledge and experience that they've already got on something that they're really passionate about, that they love to do, be able to share it with people all around the world and get paid doing it. So I was in one of my coaching sessions this morning with a group of my students, and we were talking about how it is you could actually increase your prices, how it is you can generate more revenue for your online business. Now, I know this is an area that a lot of people struggle with, which is actually getting sales for their online business. And I know that when I started back in 2018, it was something that I did a lot. I really struggled actually generating revenue for my online business. And what then happened to me, and maybe you can resonate with this as you watch this video, is that I defaulted back into something I was comfortable doing, creating another course, finessing my social media content, writing out more emails, all of these things that take us away from what is important, actually vital. It's the lifeblood of our business, which is generating revenue and making sales. Now, it doesn't have to be difficult, but part of the challenge that a lot of people have is they may only know one way to do it. So I'm going to share with you 4 ways that I do it, and I'm going to give you 4 more ways. Okay, so the way I start with, you have to start back at the beginning. You have to start building an audience. What an opportunity we have today. Social media platform or platforms give us a ready-made opportunity to be able to build an audience. But I think one of the challenges are the butterflies, as I call them. And I was one of those too. For the first 2 years, I was off on this social media platform. I was off on this social media platform. I was on this one, this one, this one. And I didn't focus on just one platform. So whatever platform you're on, just stick with that one platform. Go deep on it, understand it. So for example, I love LinkedIn. It's my favorite platform. There's a billion people today on LinkedIn, a billion. Do I really want to be on another platform? No, I don't. It's this kind of mindset that so many people feel they need to have. They need to be on all of the other platforms, particularly when you're starting out. I think when you start really growing, yes, you can go from one platform to the next, but focus on one platform. Know how that platform works. Build your audience from there. Everything starts from building your audience. And from the audience, start putting out content that adds value to your ideal customer. I'm assuming now you know who your ideal customer is, because if you don't, that's another training session I can go over, definitely. But let's assume for the moment you know who your ideal customer is. So you're putting content out there that helps them, and you're gaining the interest. People will follow you if they like you, if you put out content that resonates with them. That's really important. Okay, so from there, the first step of generating revenue. So you've got audience, you're on a platform, you've got an audience, you've started. Now what you want to do is start getting leads. In our online space, leads are names and email, but it's really somebody who you can contact, somebody who has actually given you the information. It could be the name and email. That's how I like to relate to it online, but it could be their telephone number. It could be, you're messaging them, whatever, but you need to have leads. That's where it all starts in the online world. You need to have leads. So let's assume in what I do, name and email. What you then need to do is convert those leads, which is number 2, into buyers, into customers. So leads, conversion into buyers. Now, I know for a lot of people this makes sense. So forgive me if you already know this, but a lot of people don't. Seriously, a lot of people don't. They're putting lots of content out there. And they think this is great for their online business. Yes, to a point. You know this story. I tell this so much because it happens to me. A couple of weeks ago, somebody came to me with 500,000 followers in tears because they weren't making any money. 500,000 followers on a platform, like 500,000 people follow them on a social media platform, and they're broke. And the reason why they're broke is because they don't have an offer. So it's important to be able to get the conversion from the leads to a buyer, but you need to have an offer to do that. And that's why I know a lot of people say, yeah, Jimmy, I get this. Yeah, all right. But there's a lot of people who don't. That example is a case in point. So number 2, have conversions in your program or in your daily activities that take people from leads into buyers. Number 3 is then be able to increase the sales with that buyer to multiple offers that you've got. Now, maybe you're just starting and you've only got one offer, but it doesn't take that long to get a second offer in place. If you've ever been through any of my sequences, you know that when you get to the offer page, the checkout page, there's always what I call an order bump. Think of it if you're in McDonald's. I don't go to McDonald's, but just think about if you went to McDonald's, you buy a hamburger and then there's an order bump. They say, do you want French fries with it? And if you're not getting an order bump into your checkout page, from my stats, you're probably leaving about 20 to 27% of cash on the table. And the order bump only has to be $10 or $15. It's a small little thing that adds or is complementary to whatever your offer is. And it wouldn't take you long to put together. It could be an ebook. It could be a 20-minute training video. It could be a PDF. It doesn't have to be a big video training session. It doesn't have to be a big document, but make sure that you actually have a second offer in play as quickly as possible, because you want to be able to get more offers out to your buyers. So that's number 3, be able to increase the sales with your buyer. So what essentially you're doing is you're building that lifetime value with your customer. Really important. So that's number 3. Number 4 is probably a pretty straightforward one. Increase your prices. As you become more successful, as you're able to give out more value, as you're able to go deeper with your audience, be able to then increase your prices. So that's number 4. So those 4 are getting leads, assuming you're building a customer base already, or an audience base of a platform, online, social media. Leads, number 1. Number 2, conversions. Number 3, be able to provide more offers into the existing buyers so that you're increasing the lifetime value of that customer. And number 4, increase prices. Those are the 4 main ways that I focus on when I'm actually helping my students, because that's what I do in my own business, to be able to increase the revenue, increase their sales. The 4 other, which are more high level, so when you're starting out, I suggest you concentrate on those 4. But just to give you a sample of those 4 that are kind of next level, although this next one is not really, you could do this at the beginning. Recurring income. What do I mean by that? Have a system or a content or a program that actually generates recurring revenue for you. In my case, I've got a membership program where people come in, I train them every single month, and I put in bonuses and I put in extra training, and people can access that and pay on a monthly basis. And there's no tie-in. You just come in, you pay monthly, and as long as you stay in it, you get the training, you get the bonuses, you get the additional things that I put in there, and you pay a monthly fee. That's a recurring subscription program, we call it in the online world. Just think of it something like Netflix. Think of it like Spotify. Whatever, you like music, you like movies, you pay a recurring income to get access to those. So recurring income is a 5th way. The other ways then are pretty more advanced. So number 6, affiliates. Building an affiliate program to be able to bring affiliates in to sell or help sell your courses and programs or products to their audience. Something I'm very focused on this year and have been over the last 12 months, affiliates. I've got an affiliate program, and I've got affiliates that are out there selling my courses and programs to their audience. That's number 6. Number 7, selling other people's products. whether they're systems you use. You could be using, I don't know, I use Kajabi. There's a program that Kajabi have where you can get a commission for inviting people to join their platform. But pretty much many of the systems out there now have partnership programs or ambassador programs or referral programs where you can actually sign up to become an affiliate of theirs and sell their programs. So selling other people's programs is where are we now? Number 7. And then number 8 is sponsorships. You could have a big email list and you've got an email newsletter that goes every week. Like me, I don't have a sponsorship because I'm focused on other things at the moment, but I will someday. And you can get people to sponsor you so that those people who sponsor you get access with their promotions to your email list, just as an example. There's probably 2 other ways, so I'll just put them in there as a moment. The more conventional way, you have a sales team who are out there selling on your behalf as part of your team. And then the 10th way, 2 other ways. 10th way would be you're getting revenue from a social media platform. The main one at the moment is YouTube, where you've got I think it's 5,000, I could be wrong on that, 5,000 or more subscribers, and they actually give you a percentage fee every month relating to the amount of subscribers you've got, because that pushes their ads out into a bigger audience. Those are the 4 main ways, 4 extra ways, and 2 other extra ways that you can actually generate revenue in your online business. Hopefully that's been helpful for you today. So going back to the start, the first one was leads. So here's an example. Since I put it out last week, I put out what we call a lead magnet, which is a free piece of content. It was around a survey that I did last year. I've got an online course called LinkedIn Launch Academy, helps people who are starting on LinkedIn to be able to grow and master LinkedIn. It's an online course that I launched in the pandemic. I redid the whole thing last year and launched version 2.0. From that, I surveyed 1,000 people when they were starting my program over the last 3 years. And every single one, well, not every single one, 99% of that 1,000 people did not have their profile set up correctly when they joined my program. My first module talks about that in detail. But I put a lead magnet out last week, and it's been so successful. People have been, just an abundance of people have actually joined or subscribed and downloaded that free magnet. It is to help you in 11 steps on one sheet of paper be able to do an audit on your LinkedIn profile. You would be surprised how many people have not got their LinkedIn profile optimized. So that's why I put it together, and surprise, surprise, it's been hugely successful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep putting that out there because lots and lots of people are hearing about it new. Lots of people are downloading it. So I'm going to put a link down below here. If you are concerned about your LinkedIn profile, even if you're not concerned, because a lot of people, that's the other thing, a lot of people think their LinkedIn profile is already optimized. So why, Jimmy, do I need to have a look at your audit? Well, 99% of people out of 1,000, when I surveyed them, came up with the same thing. They said, my LinkedIn profile is already optimized. And then they had a look at my audit and they went, oh, I didn't do this. I didn't do that. So I suggest you have a look at it too. I'll put the link below here and download it for free. And hopefully it helps you and serves you. Wherever you are in the world today, have a great Thursday. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, the 9th of February, 2024. Today is the 8th still. Have a great day and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.